Hey, SPN family. I'm Zach.
And I'm Jill. And this is Roadhouse Idiots.
Not a lot took place in terms of, plot, so, I mean...
It was kind of a moving
shifters,
forward
yay.
movement. I like the shifters. You said that so lame. I actually always like shapeshifters because I think the effect for ripping off the skin is really
that's cool. That's
I think
my favorite part.
The visual effect is the coolest part about shifters.
That was cool.
And that's always fun. But let's go into the episode.
Yeah, so the two big things are the turnaround of attitude that Dean is starting to have in Jack and Cass in the Empty, which I want to start with Cass in the Empty. So first of all,
Misha, after having a little bit of a vacation, did you have to go back to work?
And it was
you had
so cool. I love it when an actor plays two parts kind of simultaneously like that, and they were very different parts, and I loved it.
Yeah, it was very easy to tell Castiel apart from I don't know what you want to call it, the empty guard guy. And I kept wanting to say he reminded me of someone, but I couldn't quite put my finger on it.
At first, I thought it was Lucifer and Cass's vessel.
No,
but it couldn't have been. And then
he's
the accent was
the empty.
The accent was thicker and oh, this is different.
I just see it as this grumpy ruler, almost like an Animaniacs, like the doctor. The psychologist, but he just wants to sleep, and he's grumpy all the time.
How would you feel if you got woken up?
So, but I thought Misha's performance was really, really good. I thought the cameo lighting was really, really good. There was a couple of times where his double, maybe a bit more gruff, would have been nice. But apart from that, I thought that part was pretty good.
Yep.
Let's talk about the therapy because I like Sam's freak out.
Yeah, Sam had a moment where he kind of boiled over at Dean. I think there was definitely some pent-up anger that he needed to get out, and how fitting for a therapist room to get all that pent-up energy.
Well, it was a great place where they could actually be honest because they were dealing with a shapeshifter. They were dealing with actual loss. But I thought it was great because Sam, for the past few seasons, has had to play the peacekeeper, so he hasn't really been expressing emotions for a long time. So I was waiting for this anger. Dean got to go through last season where he got to get mad at Mary, and then he got to forgive Mary, and they got to have that whole moment. But Sam never really got any of that. So Sam really is missing closure. But obviously Mary's not dead, so hopefully he'll get some more later. I was almost, when they said things don't wake up in here, but all the angels are in here, it made me think that Gabriel might have been in the empty, but also that he's asleep, so I don't think he can wake up.
Yeah.
So, unless Jack were to wake him up.
Right.
But Jack and Dean's relationship is progressing. Slowly, but it's progressing. But I think it's a realistic way for Dean's relationship to progress because he's so dead inside right now.
My favorite scene was Jack having the opportunity to see his mother.
That was cute. That was actually cool. Really cute, him getting to say. And then it was fun coming from the shapeshifter.
It was
explaining monsters can do good.
Yeah, it was a cathartic moment for him that I think he needed.
It was a good... I mean, overall, I can see this episode, it was so necessary in the progression of things. So it was not at all, to me, filler. It was absolutely necessary and very important on Castiel's, but it was a transition episode, which I respect transition episodes. I think they were well done, but they're never going to go in the books as my favorite episodes.
Right. I mean, it's necessary to move the
No, it's super necessary. So I'm not taking out qualms with Supernatural or anything, and I thought a shapeshifter was a good way to do it because I like shapeshifters.
Yeah.
But are you ready to give it Impala?
Yeah. Yeah, I am.
All right. I keep going back and forth between two numbers.
I got my number.
All right. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
7.
Ooh. 7. I was going back and forth between a 6 and a 7, but 7 Impalas.
It wasn't that bad to be a 6. I feel like next week could be a 6.
Next week
we'll
looks
see.
Next week's concerning because it looks like filler, except it could
filler.
Be funny because it's just going to be Sam and Dean.
Yeah.
So I definitely think, though, I like the progression. I like that I'm really thinking the beginning of this episode, Jack was on Netflix again on his computer,
yes.
and like the computer said, "I'd like this." So I really do think he's gonna be watching Scooby-Doo, and that's how the Scooby-Doo episode. I thought that the very first episode when Scooby-Doo was playing.
You're right.
I really feel like that's what's gonna happen because Jack clearly has worldly powers. I'm interested to see more of those powers, and I'm interested to see more Jack and Dean scenes because it's so cute. It's so true. It's like Sam, who's already approved of Jack.
Yeah.
Jack doesn't care about getting Sam's approval. He cares so much about Dean's approval, and Dean just is like, whatever.
It's definitely right now kind of turning more into big brother, little brother between Jack and Dean.
Slowly. No, it's definitely has that John Winchester disapproving father feel. Yeah. But I am interested to see how this progresses, a more lighthearted moment. So just 7 Impalas this week. Guys, you have 1 week left to enter our giveaway. We are going to be announcing the winners next week to the Wayward giveaway. So if you haven't seen it yet, check out our review for the episode Patience, so you can do that. And be sure to subscribe to our channel because we put out new videos every Thursday/Friday, depending on the hour of the day. Mm-hmm. And be sure to check up our Twitter page because we do a lot of tweeting. We keep our link to our Twitter page in the description box below. But other than that, thanks so much for stopping by the Roadhouse.
Carry on, and don't forget to turn your clocks back.